Good morning. Is it morning? Happy New Year. Does that work? Happy New Year, everybody. I am so thrilled to be here, and it's great to welcome all of you here today. It's always a blast celebrating excellence, and that's what we're going to be doing this morning with this introduction. Before I talk about Phil and his beautiful family here up front, in the spirit of St. Ignatius of Loyola, we always begin with gratitude. And Mike Lindbergh, I saw you and now I don't. Oh, look. So, Mike, this press conference can't really get started without expressing gratitude to you. Gratitude for being a LeMoyne Dolphin, for saying yes when we needed you. There's a quote of St. Ignatius that I try very hard, don't always get it right, to live my life by, and that's love ought to show itself more in deeds than in words. That's you, Mike. Just get the job done, step in when LeMoyne needed you, and you did it with such class and eloquence and grace. And I want you to know how deeply grateful we all are for your incredible leadership. Would you all please join me in giving Mike So, we had a very, very tall order for our next athletic director at LeMoyne. Let me just give you a scintilla of evidence of what we were looking for. Some very brief insights, not only what we were looking for, but what we needed at this particular time and how we went about running this search. One of the first things that may come to mind is slow. Another might be methodical, systematic. All those words would apply here so that we got the right person at the right time for the challenges that exist in the NCAA at this moment. In addition to the aspirations that we have, we needed the right match for our college. What did we need? First and foremost, we needed a person who understood and understands our Catholic and Jesuit mission and how that would resonate with decisions and values that we espouse on this campus every single day. We needed a person who has a comfort with ambiguity. What do I mean by that? Some of you may know that the NCAA is undergoing, let's call it a reformation. The rules for engagement change daily. We need someone who can read the signs of the times, forgive the cliche, skate where the puck is going, and I believe we found that person. What else? We needed someone who had a range of experiences in higher ed, not necessarily all in Division I. Leadership comes in all shapes and sizes, as you all know here. I see a young leader right here in Evan. All shapes and sizes. We found them. We needed a person who was unambiguous about academic excellence, who would know a strong academic rigorous program when the person saw it. No explanation needed, and in this case, the experience in different institutions in the country, the most recent, Vanderbilt. Have you heard of it? Pretty darn good academic program, one of the best, are you ready? In the world, not just North America, in the world. We wanted someone who saw the upper echelons of quote-unquote athletic prowess in order to see the full landscape, and then what trade-offs are required when you have well-resourced programs and conferences, and what does that look like? What are the pros and cons? Because it's not all pretty all the time. We got that. Some would argue the SEC is the best conference in America. Would you agree with that? I see some heads nod. We wanted someone who understood character formation and the way in which athletics provides experiential learning like no other activity within the context of a Catholic and Jesuit institution. One of the things that our candidate brought to the table was, one of the things I love about LeMoyne, you have no baggage. You're starting fresh. The schools that have been in the conferences, with all the shifting that's going along, they're carrying like big luggage. Not the little Samsonite carry-on, but big, big luggage. We don't have that. So we can create together a program of which we can all be incredibly proud. We needed a person that would be a good colleague with all the constituency groups that weighed in on this search. What do I mean? Staff, administrators, faculty, trustees, benefactors, all of whom weighed in on this process. We found that. All of these things, lots and lots of boxes. You would think, my goodness, is there somebody like that who could lead us at this very complicated time in higher ed and in athletics? And the answer is a proud, affirmative, enthusiastic, even loving, yes, we can, and we did, because we are LeMoyne, fearless, young whippersnappers, not afraid to take good chances, and always moving on the fly, looking for ways to do things better here. So without further ado, all those boxes and many more that I did not bring up have been checked. This is a great time for all of us at LeMoyne and in athletics. Once again, I will end as I began by saying thank you to everyone who participated. Thank you in the search. Thank you for being here this morning, still on sort of on vacation, at least some of you. Let's all have an amazing year, but before we do that, let's all welcome the next athletic director at LeMoyne College, our Jesuit gem, Phil Brown.